sequence, which is eels. Shallots, borage leaves, marigold leaves, parsley and thyme, plain flour, a quart of milk, I like that, and a pint of green. Oh, good heavens, you're here again already. I hadn't realised. I'm sorry. And you've caught me at my favourite tipple as well, because actually, I only swigged this lot down to wind you up. Like I sometimes think you wind me up. I was in the pub the other day. Big fisherman came up to me and said, ever eaten conger and flowers, John? I said, conger and flowers, you're putting me on. He said, no, I'm serious. It's a very, very old dish. Very famous here in Jersey. But, you know, on the Floyd programmes, we've trundled around really looking for what we've decided are a dying breed of regional specialities. There aren't going to be any soon, and that's why I'm so thrilled to cook this conger eel dish. The reason I'm reading it from here is, A, I'm at a distinct disadvantage. I've never cooked it before, and I've never eaten it before. So I'm really on the line here. Look, let's have a quick, no further ado, a quick whiz around what we've got here. We've got my favourite old mother-in-law here, the old trout, with flowers of peace up her nose like that. And all I did was cut off the head and tail, and I popped it into water, and I simmered it for an hour. I took the head out, leaving the stock, which I'll show you in a minute over here. Now, Richard, come over to here, and I'll show you the ingredients that we have. Most remarkable. Chopped cabbage, a few peas, some borage, which, no, these are marigold leaves, I beg your pardon, marigold leaves, chopped borage, dried marigold flowers, chopped shallots, petals of marigold for a garnish later to make it look really superb, fresh parsley, and fresh thyme. I've also got some flour and butter to come back to me, Richard. I'm feeling a bit lonely here. Flour and butter to thicken the whole thing up with. Right, the endangered species. Get your notes ready, your pencils ready. I'm going to be asking questions, and if anybody on Jersey would like to challenge me on this recipe, be kind to me. I've never done it before, and none of you have ever offered it to me before. But it's going to be for real. So, over here, Richard, into our fish stock. First of all, we put the cabbage, okay? Cabbage goes in. The peas go in, and I bet people in Jersey are reaching for their pens and telephones right now to say he's doing it all in the wrong order, all the wrong way around. That is the marigold leaves going in. This is the borage going in. It's absolutely splendid. This looks like saffron. In fact, it's dried marigold petals. They're going in. Give those a little stir around. Oh, I'm going to set fire to the... nearly set fire to the recipe there, not to worry. So, in we go with the shallots. A bit tedious, all of this, isn't it? Here I'm stirring away. Only 2 more things to go. But, you know, it's a curious soup, isn't it? These folk tales are wonderful. I'm creating something which is 400 years old. I'm only 40. I'm a tenth of all of that. I've never heard of it before. Great. Anyway, as I said, thyme. Sorry, it's a bit boring about that kind of thing. And the parsley. Now, this is the bit where I reflect. I reflect deeply on the meaning of life. Conger eel and flowers. Will they be telling me next they have seagulls roasted for Sunday lunch? I don't know. But I'll have to be the director to get me out of this tricky sequence while this simmers away for an hour or so. I'm going to have another glass of milk. That was really interesting, wasn't it? You know, how he dreams up these brilliant little interludes, I shall never know. Not sure that I really care. Anyway, while you've been away enjoying yourselves, I've thickened the soup with a mixture of flour and butter. I've added some thick, rich Jersey milk to it. It is delicious. And if you cast your mind back to the beginning of the programme, where the senator was there, like, laying it on a bit like, I run the agriculture of this island, and everything that happens is all down to me. Well, it isn't really true. He, like any other politician, is only a minister, really. And behind him, there's a real expert, a real man who grades every potato, tastes every tomato, measures every strip of calabrese, susses out the scallops, and fiddles with the eels and things like that, or whatever he does. Anyway, he's the man I need to test my soup, and he's called Francois. Francois, it's great for you to come along on the show. Thank you very much indeed.
Not at all, not at
all.
all.
Now, you've got to be really straight with me.
Yep.
You are a Jersey man, born and bred.
Yes, I am.
I have reason to believe that you have eaten this in the past.
Oh, yes, yes. In fact, in this very house, great-aunt used to make that soup.
So, when you get to taste it, and I'm going to float my little marigold leaves on the top. Richard,
Marvellous.
just come in close to that. See the marigold leaves on the top. That's lovely. Francois, it's down to you. This is Floyd versus Jersey. Could you please taste it? Tell me what you think. It's a very worrying moment, chaps. Worry for me, pray, pray. Oh, superb. Now, is that true?
Superb. No, it is. It is.
And is it better than your granny used to make?
No, it's as good.
It's as good.
It's as good. It's as good. It is superb.
Oh, I'm very thrilled. Now, I know you like this, and I like it. I've made it. You're an old Jersey hand. You reckon it's great. But have we, in fact, resurrected a culinary dinosaur? I mean, do real people still eat Conger and marigold soup?
Of course they do. Of course they do. Not so much as they used to in the past. I think because we've got a cosmopolitan population now, we don't have so many of the Jersey people left, as it were. But there are still quite a number who love this.
I mean, what are we going to do to stop? I mean, wouldn't it be better if the states of Jersey, instead of not making cheese, which is a little bone I want to pick with you in a moment, by the way, propagated the ancient Jersey dishes? I mean, we're going down a hamburger and chips road, aren't we?
Well, I'm not. I prefer my wife to do all things fresh, and she, in fact, makes lovely vegetable soups, all fresh, not out of packets. That's no good at all.
All right, that's very fine. But I'm still going to pick this